Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the preview show. We hope that you have been having a very lovely holiday. We have all had a lovely festive time, haven't we?
You Scrooge.
I know.
No Christmas jump. Boo.
Apologies. My girlfriend shrunk mine in the wash, so it doesn't fit me anymore. So I'm very much out of place here. But we are back. We don't take a break, do we, lads? We're grinding.
We're here.
The football is back on, and we are here to predict it. We are here to talk about it. Some big games this weekend. Obviously, Chelsea versus Aston Villa feels big in a potential title race. That's top four battle. United Newcastle, I think, is the place to start, though.
Well, it's the only game today.
Tonight.
Tonight. It's actually tomorrow. No, it's tonight.
It's
isn't
tonight.
It?
It's
Yeah, Boxing Day.
Switch on.
8 p.m.
There was Christmas going on.
Old Trafford, Manchester United versus Newcastle. A big game, it feels like, for both teams. After, obviously, Newcastle drew with you last weekend. Obviously, Manchester United lost to Aston Villa. 2 big games for those two clubs. It feels like maybe a little bit of a bounce back is needed. Newcastle still sat 12th in the table, I believe. So they obviously need a win, sort of start really climbing that to get back to where they want to be. Manchester United, obviously, need a bit of positive momentum, you feel, going forwards, heading into those European races. So where do you see this game going, lads?
Newcastle are going to win it, I think.
I don't.
That confident?
I think it's going under the radar. I thought that Newcastle were below Man United this season.
Yeah, and they've been
how low-key might be in trouble.
No, I think
I do think. I think the tide's starting to turn a little bit in terms of the football Newcastle play. It's never going to level up, and I think Newcastle fans are kind of clocking onto that a little bit. I know they played well against us in the first half, but they crumbled the second. The pressure started, being put on them. And I do think United. Look, both teams are in need of a win. Yeah. But I've been more impressed watching United, I say, on the whole this season than I have Newcastle.
I hear your shout about how. I have major worries about how long term, and if Newcastle wants to get to competing for titles, etc. I don't think that Eddie Howe is necessarily the guy to do that, but I think the Newcastle, any talk of sacking Howe is wild at this point to me.
No, yeah, I do agree with that. I'm just saying, I feel like at the moment, more pressure. There's more pressure on Amorim than there is on Howe. But Howe's they're lower than them, and they finished higher last season. To kick on a bit.
I think United are gonna beat them at Old Trafford.
Really?
Me too.
With the injuries, the AFCON players, no Bruno Fernandes.
You are right.
I'll tell you what I'm looking at.
Here you go. The Oracle.
I'm looking at a midfield battle. Of Manuel Ugarte and Casemiro against Bruno G, Tonali, and Lewis Miley, who I think has been excellent recently.
Yeah.
Though he might play at right back. You throw Joel Linton in, you throw Willock in, you throw Jacob Ramsey in. For me, I just think Newcastle are going to run through them in midfield, and I don't think United are going to be able to compete with that.
Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with that. I just think Newcastle's away form this season has been so poor. And you say that midfield's been brilliant, but that midfield has been quite.
It's not been that brilliant.
No, I don't think Tonali and Bruno G have actually been really at the levels that they can.
I think Bruno's been all right in some games.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see Newcastle running through them in their midfield. Like maybe if you're talking about a Newcastle of
last year,
who were really flying in terms of form, then I'd obviously be a lot more confident in them winning, but. I just look at them defensively still got, players sort of in and out. Botman with his injury, Shaw in and out of the side when Botman's fit. Livermento's still out. Lewis Hall very much gathering momentum this season, hasn't started loads of games.
Burns,
Obviously
he's out.
Yeah, he's out for 6 weeks, isn't he? So I don't think it's going to be a stroll in the park, and I think that they still got Cunha, Sesko. A lot of criticism for Sesko after the Villa game. I think it went a little bit overboard. At least he's getting himself in the positions, unlike certain other clubs that have signed strikers this summer, not even get the chances. But I think that I think they'll be all right. I think United will win.
Nah. So do I.
I think it'll be a tight, scrappy game.
Manchester United 1,
watch.
Newcastle United 2, Nick Vultemada with the winning goal.
I'm going in reverse. I'd go United 2-1 penalty. And I also think Mason Mount will do well.
I'm going United 1-0, and I'm going with Lisandro Martinez to score a scrappy goal from a corner. What? Just like someone flicks it on at the front post. He's just at the back post. He hits his first time shot, hits Newcastle player blocks it, and then he just smashes it into the roof of the net.
I don't think United are going to get. How many haven't United kept one of the fewest number of clean sheets in the league this season?
Wow,
that's why I'm going 2-1.
Aiden Heaven dealing with Voltemada, I can see it.
Not happening. Not happening. No, Yoro looked really poor against.
Yeah,
against Rodgers though. I don't think. I think.
I mean, Anthony Gordon. Alanga, Jacob
Alanga. Good 45 minutes against us, but this season Gordon's been so off it in general.
That's the thing. I don't think Newcastle have actually got that much quality to take advantage of United's defensive issues.
I disagree.
To be honest, I can see this one going either way. You know what I mean? Potentially a draw.
Yeah, well, you've covered all bases there. It could go either way. It could be a draw.
I'm going to look.
So that's fascinating insight. No, I think Newcastle win it. I'm actually. I'm like balls to the wall. I'm very confident that's going to happen.
Balls to the wall. Where's that?
Balls to the wall.
Chelsea versus Villa. The next game, probably the biggest game of the weekend in terms of excitement.
Chronological order.
No, I think we should talk about Chelsea Villa first. No, it's the biggest game on the Saturday.
Yeah, Chelsea Villa.
You just wanted to talk about Arsenal as soon as possible, didn't you, mate?
Please, can we talk about Arsenal? I want to talk about how Gyökeres is going to score a pen. Shut up.
I'll be there.
No chance.
So,
we
are
are ending the streak. We are ending the streak. I'm telling you, this is the most obvious Chelsea do not lose this game. I'm not saying we'll win it. Again, I said that with the Arsenal game.
How many times are you going to say this? Villa, every preview, we're not losing it, but we definitely won't win it.
No, but I said with Barcelona, I knew we'd win. With Arsenal, I was like, well, I know we won't lose that game. Villa will end their winning streak in this game. Chelsea will not lose that game. I think we'll win that.
All of a sudden, I really want Villa to win.
You're at home to Villa and you can't even back yourself to win.
No, I am saying we'll win, but I'm saying if I'm wrong, it's because it's a draw. It's not because we've lost the game. Right. And Villa are on a great run of form. We are weird. We're a weird team.
You gave Arsenal 5% chance of winning. Against you. What percentage chance do you give Villa?
3. They're having 3.
Villa have 3% chance of beating Chelsea.
Yeah, and I like Villa. I love the run they're on. And look,
you are aware that you're just chatting shit.
No, I'm not. I'm fully aware of what this club does, and they just. This is just one of those games where I'm like, oh, it's so obvious. We stop. Look, whenever anyone.
It's not obvious at all.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Whenever some teams on whenever some teams on a mad streak of whatever, Chelsea are the team that ruins that. That is just what happens. PSG will do it. Betis will do it with Spanish teams in finals. Whatever it might be. Bayern at their home stadiums. Whoever it might be. That is what Chelsea do.
That is what Chelsea of years gone by.
Well, why do we do it this year as well then? It's just, I'm telling you.
You've got Garnacho and Neto on either side.
I have to hear this every time, and every time I'm proven right. Like it's
We've done like 3 previews, mate. You've not had a huge sample size to get wrong or right.
No, not in previews, but just
we're going to do this every single time, and you are going to get it wrong, and this nonsense is going to stop.
Look, Villa going to beat us, of course, I look silly, but
3%.
I don't care.
3%. That means if you were to play current Chelsea versus current Villa
in 100 games, 97 of them we wouldn't lose.
Yeah, or 33 games, they'd win 1.
Yeah.
Oh God, you did my head in. I'm
telling you, the XG is running out. If you want to take the screamers, Bob is stopping the screamers. That's what I'm saying.
You may well beat Aston Villa.
Bob is stopping the screamers.
We're confident in Bob now.
Yeah.
He's had a good season, to be fair. But I'm not saying that you won't beat Villa. You've got a very good chance of at least drawing to Villa.
I know it sounds mental because they've got much better than us at the moment. Yeah,
they've got a better chance of beating you than you do.
No, they don't. No, they don't. We did this with Arsenal. No, they don't.
Because they're so well set up to go away from home against a big side like Chelsea. You want to keep the ball. Yeah, Villa will hit you on the break.
That's absolutely fine. But when you're banking on screamers, which I've loved watching Villa, they come to an end. They're not going to happen.
Eras come to an end.
Yeah.
Right, Ten Hag.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I want Chelsea.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, Villa are title rivals. You're just somewhere in the rearview mirror. So I'd absolutely love it if Chelsea could pull off a win here.
I want Villa to win, and I think they will.
No, they won't.
No, I don't.
You know they will. The thing is, as well, you actually know they will not win this game.
1-1 draw.
What do you mean? I know.
What do you think the result will be?
1-1 draw.
I'm gonna go 2-1 to Aston Villa.
You don't think that?
I'll tell you what it be.
I'm gonna go 2-2.
I saw a Chelsea fan tweet that this is that Chelsea versus Villa is like a cup final, which means Chelsea will draw it and then they'll celebrate like they've won the trophy.
I don't think anyone thinks it's a cup final. Well, no,
who thinks why is that? Is there like a history between?
Because it's like if you don't beat Villa, you're fully.
I think Rory has some sort of search bar on Twitter that goes like tweets with no likes, and they show up. Like I have no idea whose tweets are you always looking at.
I think the account was called Moreskaholic.
Right.
Oh, so he's one to listen to then, isn't he?
Yeah. No, we don't have any beef with Villa. I've enjoyed what Villa have done. I just know my club, and I know we'll get a result here.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Well, there you go, guys. Chelsea are definitely not losing to Aston Villa. I went 2-2 in the end. I think that Villa are quite well set up to play against you.
We just went 2-1.
No, I bottled it and went 2-2 because I do actually think it'll be a draw.
There we go. So no one actually thinks we're losing that game.
No, I think that I do think it'll be a draw. I think that Cole Palmer is obviously back fit now, which is massive for you at Stamford Bridge. Is Esteval back? Maresca said potentially, right?
I have no idea. I think so.
Even if he is, Maresca won't play him in a game like this.
True. And I think Garnizzi is going to miss a last minute sitter.
I reckon Rogers scores.
Sorry, I can't believe I just called him Garnizzi. That is awful. But there you go. So.
if you're enjoying the video and you fancy giving us an early Christmas present, please do subscribe. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by Christmas. Thank you very much. Back to the video.
Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City next, the 12:30 on the Saturday, on the 27th. A big game, actually, at the City grounds. A big test for City. I feel like they've had a nice few games. They're kind of in that streak of City just play at 3 p.m. and win 3-0 every time. Haaland scores a brace. Back on TV. I think Forest have a chance in this game.
Come on, Sean Dyche. I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling
in my plums.
Erling Haaland, a little bit too much steak over Christmas.
Maybe.
A bit too much raw milk.
Have you seen the stuff about Pep?
What?
The interview where he was like, if the players come back 3 kg overweight, they will not play the Nottingham Forest and they'll be tracking what they eat over Christmas.
Yeah, I did see a thing about him.
He's in his unhinged state of the season, isn't he? Where he just goes
more
mental.
fun with it, isn't he, at the moment?
Yeah,
but it's always on the border. Is he having fun or is he on the verge
is he
of
mentally
some sort of...
deranged?
I think it's a bit of both. Yeah, it's an amalgamation of the two.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen this game of City away at Forest a few times down the years. I could just see Forest miss some chances.
Haaland scores.
Yeah,
You have seen it. It's Chris Wood.
and City just get a nice little 2-0.
But it won't be Chris Wood. It'll be Igor Jesus rising like Jesus. Hopefully.
All right, mate.
That's Easter, I think.
Yeah, it is Easter, but that didn't work for them.
Actually, nothing to do with Christmas.
No, he was born. Igor Jesus will be born into
Arsenal folklore.
Arsenal,
there you go,
exactly.
mate. It helps you out.
Exactly.
Why did I do that? But yeah, I actually think Forest will cause City a lot of issues defensively. I think Igor Jesus, I know we're joking about him, but he is I really like him. He's a handful up front, scores goals. Hudson-Odoi obviously finding a bit of form recently.
Yeah.
On the other side, Amari Hutchinson as well. Finding a bit of form. I thought he was really good against Spurs, Amari Hutchinson. Everyone's good against Spurs though, so take that with a pinch of salt. Sangare and Elliot Anderson, Gibbs White in midfield. I think that will go toe to toe. Sangare is at AFCON, so
that is genuinely a bit of a...
Ryan Yates, will it be Yates who steps in?
The shin kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine a Ryan Yates and Ugarte.
It's crazy to think about that when you've got Caicedo in your team, but...
Right.
Hammering.
Yeah. But, probably will be him. Oh, it might be Douglas Luiz, actually, mightn't it?
Old club syndrome.
Yes.
Technically.
Although, not really, but kind of yeah. I predictions, I low-key think that Forest are going to... I think Forest are going to do him 2-1.
I think City are going to win 3-1.
2-0 City.
I'd love Forest.
So Igor Jesus is not rising again.
No,
this is one of those. It's one of those ones where you've made your third leftover sandwich, and you're just sort of like,
huh?
It's one of those games where it's an early kickoff on the 27th. You're on your third leftover sandwich, just living off scraps.
I'll tell you what, I'll be at the Emirates.
I just feel like
I'll be at the Emirates. I'll be on the concourse at the Emirates with my fingers crossed. And a pint in hand.
You are such a weirdo.
I keep my fingers crossed.
Getting on to the next game is the game that you will be at.
It is.
Arsenal versus Brighton.
Yeah.
I feel like they always give you issues at the Emirates. Brighton do. I remember.
They have
it's us now,
Dennis Undav scoring a little chip against you at the Emirates. I remember
that one that was laughing.
Basuma.
Basuma was laughing.
When Monreal was sat on the floor crying his eyes out.
That was good.
I remember
Wepu? The guy that retired.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Banger.
He scores.
Yeah.
João Pedro last year.
So. Confidence, where is it? I feel like Brighton are a very inconsistent side.
Do you know what?
They're weird.
Brighton's genuinely
weird.
A team that I just have no idea what I even think about them this season.
Yes, same. Because I agree.
Every time I look at the table, I'm like, well, they are up there. Every time I watch them play, I'm like, they're not great. We have beaten them at home this season already in El Carabao Cup with a completely rotated team.
Oh, look at you. You're so good, mate.
Yeah, it's just what we do. I think we'll be all right.
I also never know what's going on with like Brighton's injury problems because they rotate so much. I never know whether someone is actually injured or.
Like Welbeck wasn't in the squad at the weekend.
Yeah,
but I don't even know if that was.
He was yellow on my fantasy.
Does Matoma actually exist at this point? Like, where's he been this season?
He's
really?
writing theses or something.
So has Minter gone to AFCON as well?
Yes.
No, his team didn't qualify. I don't think.
That's class.
So who have they lost? Baleba.
Balaba's gone. Yeah. They've got Webster out. Who cares? Welbeck's out. Solly March is out, but he's been out for ages.
We need Welbeck back for the old club syndrome.
Solly March has been out for years, hasn't he?
Yeah,
My
I can't
God.
remember him really playing.
Who's that?
Welbeck could be back though.
Anyone back for Arsenal? Any Havertz is going to make an appearance potentially?
I think we're looking at potentially Gabriel being back on the bench.
Really? Already?
Yep. And possibly Kai
Maybe they've
Havertz
rushed him back.
Ooh, second injury. That wouldn't go amiss. I'm joking. I would never wish injury on a player. But yeah.
and maybe Ben White, but
Old club syndrome.
yeah, Ben White popping up off the bench at right back.
These are
Trossard, old club
I'm just
syndrome.
planting little things I might do for a goal
I'm just
scorer
hoping
that day.
to be fair, Brighton are actually down in 9th now. They've not won in their last 4.
They're just they're so incredibly inconsistent. I think 3-1 Arsenal for me. And
I don't think they have those goals. I think it'll be 1-0.
I'll take another 1-0. Gyökeres penalty. Oh, lace it in.
Old club syndrome.
Old club syndrome, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what?
prove
Even
them wrong.
Jock might.
Oh my
score.
god, it's fucking old club
They
syndrome.
tried to cut his football journey short, and he has had to take a huge diversion to get back here, and he owes them.
He's the only
should
player
punish
that they were like, we're not
He
even
owes
going to
them.
bother milking him for money.
Punish them.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Bane.
The York is going to punish Brighton, apparently.
Yeah.
We all know that's not happening, but
He's punishing
fair
us,
enough.
making us watch
Yeah.
him.
Brentford versus Bournemouth
Draw.
next up.
Score draw.
Who cares about...
Bournemouth haven't won a game in 8 in the Premier League at this point.
yeah.
They were leading against Burnley. Burnley hadn't had a shot on target until the 85th minute, and they still managed to draw it. I think Brentford at home. Yeah, I think score draw.
I just don't rate Brentford.
No, you
particularly.
hate Brentford.
I
What?
hate
He
Brentford.
hates, he hates
both
Brentford.
do.
I just don't rate
No,
them.
you both do. I think it's been very unfair.
Brentford to me are Bournemouth, but with shit football.
I'd quite like to apologise to any
Whereas,
Brentford
like,
fans that are
Bournemouth-
listening,
Bournemouth
because I don't think you should tolerate this.
Yeah.
Under Keith Andrews, you're ahead of Spurs. You've
Okay.
you've taken points off Chelsea this season. Maybe this is where it's coming from. It's all just a bit of bitterness around me in
they
the
serve
studio.
us in the calendar every year, so they need to go.
But no, I think Brentford are a solid team. I'm a big fan of Michael Coyote, and I
Big
think
fan.
a big fan. A big fan.
What was
21-year-old.
Yeah, you could blur.
You know, he's a bit of a maverick.
Apparently,
Great throw,
Bournemouth
man.
Bournemouth never beat Brentford, though,
Do they not?
in the Premier League. They haven't won since the Championship days.
So
I
that
think
means
so.
that Bournemouth are winning this 2-1.
I low-key think that, I think Bournemouth at home
They're ending the
beat
streak.
them. I think they win it 2-0. We are closing in on Christmas, and if you wanted to give us an early Christmas present, we are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the new year, so make sure you are going down there and dropping a subscribe. It would be massively appreciated. Back to the video.
And then we got the Sean Dyche derby.
Old manager syndrome.
It is old manager syndrome, except Dyche is at Forest. He's not even at the
It's not
game.
either club.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he rushes off after the City game to watch Burnley Everton. His two
The
previous
Dyche
clubs.
derby, yeah.
Tarkovsky derby. Shagging.
God, that is not one. That is, huh?
You not seen that? You must have seen that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You not seen, it was
There are
like
children watching this, mate.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Burnley versus Everton is a game that I will not be tuning into.
No.
Yeah,
No.
feels
Everton,
1-0
against us.
Everton.
I know it's against us, so it's difficult opposition compared to Burnley. Respectfully to
Well,
Burnley, of course.
not too dissimilar style.
But Everton, I think, without Illiman and Diaye, look far less potent.
Without
in attack.
I'm
without
going.
Dewsbury Hall still as well.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how long Dewsbury was out.
3-game
for.
ban, wasn't it? So it was violent conduct.
Ban, he got
He
injured.
went off injured.
That's it. Yeah.
Silly.
What have you
Sorry,
done?
I'm-
Too much
Yeah.
Baileys.
Yeah.
You've been having.
Dewsbury Hall, Javi Simmons.
I'm telling you, it's 1-1. Goals from Tarkovsky and Brozier, both old club syndrome.
2-1 Burnley.
No, 1-1.
All right.
I think you like old club syndrome a little bit too much.
No, but it happened. Brozier and Tarkovsky.
It doesn't happen in every game
happens
every
in
week.
every game
player in
ever.
every game.
It happens
Every
in
player.
every game.
Every single time.
I just thought you didn't mention that Trossard will obviously score against Brighton.
I think Trossard will oversleep and miss the game.
I don't think he's
well,
ever
that's
done that in his career.
that's just
so.
silly. So I'm going to go Everton 1, Burnley 0, and I think it will be a goal
No.
from Michael Keane screaming from outside the box.
No.
That sounds like old club
That's old.
syndrome.
That is old club
yeah.
syndrome. Oh, I
See?
can't escape it. I'm going Mikalenko because he's definitely not played for Burnley. He'll score. I don't want to buy into your silly old narrative. Liverpool
true.
versus Wolves. Did you give a prediction?
What, for Burnley Everton?
Yeah.
I said 0-0.
Oh, right. Okay.
Multiple
That sounds
times,
a
actually.
thriller.
Liverpool versus Wolves. Will they?
Oh, if Wolves could pull off their first win of the season here,
That would be-
I would.
That would be meltdown.
I'd go the
central.
first taxi to Jonathan Morley's house.
Giddy.
Just stand outside.
Giddy.
Good evening, Jonathan.
Yeah. Oh,
No, I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately.
no, it's yeah.
Weirdly, I mean, obviously, Liverpool have kind of a little crisis going on in terms of Gakpo injured, Salah at AFCON, Isak now with a broken leg.
And Chiesa still won't play.
Well, no, Mamardashvili will start up front before Chiesa. But I do think, in a weird little way, it might benefit them, if no one else gets injured, just to have a bit of consistency of Verts, Ekitike, Szoboszlai, someone else.
Szoboszlai's suspended.
Is he?
Yeah, suspended for Wolves. So they're missing Szoboszlai as well.
Dear,
So,
maybe Wolves could do
That's
it.
very overrated.
Yeah,
of him.
Szoboszlai suspended because
Maybe Wolves could do it.
Szoboszlai get a red card.
No, it's just the way that it should.
Oh right, I was going to say.
Low key,
Didn't remember that.
yeah, Van Dijk. He got away with that Spurs game because they won, but the
They were
defending
shit.
was
We had
so
nine. We had
bad.
9 men for the last what?
Connor Bradley injured as well again.
Yeah, they're
fact,
just not,
yeah,
they're just
actually, 'cause
not
that means,
going to
like,
lose. Are they?
Is Joe Gomez injured as well? Yeah. So Frimpong's going to have to play at right back because they can't put Szoboszlai or Connor Bradley there. Who's going to play up front? Remember,
Chiesa might actually get
Chiesa
started.
might play. And
Or it'd be Rio
Remember
Engamoa
him?
potentially.
remember him at the start of the season?
Who?
Engamoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which just disappeared.
Newcastle game.
Well, he is 17.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but they've not been good.
Yeah.
he has just vanished.
Well, you don't want to shove a 17-year-old into
Anyway,
the
so
final
that could be
like really.
interesting. Yeah, you look at that list for Liverpool, the players that are out, either injured or
Big list.
suspended or whatever.
Mm.
I mean,
That's worrying,
I'm
actually.
backing it.
no,
No, I'm not backing it. I
think-
can't back it
I
that
think
much.
I think Ugo Ekitike is going to save them, unfortunately.
3-0 to Liverpool.
Oh no, I'm going 2-1.
Wow.
Chiesa goal and Ekitike double.
2-1, but Wolves to score first.
2-0 Ekitike, both goals.
2-1,
Ekitike
but
will
Wolves
score,
score. I don't think you underestimate how terrible
Yeah, but
Wolves
Liverpool
are.
defensively are so bad.
In fairness, Wolves, when they turn up and just lock it
They were good- they were
defensively,
good
like they did
against
it at the Emirates,
Arsenal.
wasn't bad. It's at home against
Do
someone
you know
like...
what? Yeah, that exact game, they would have got a result against Liverpool that night.
Yeah.
If they play like they did against Arsenal,
Yeah,
they would have got
yeah.
a result.
Fact.
Because the goals they conceded, like Liverpool wouldn't force the errors as much. I think.
Potentially,
Yeah,
maybe. Who knows?
I concur.
The next game is West Ham versus Fulham.
Fulham win.
Fulham win. 2-1.
West Ham.
You
on
both just
the way
hate
down.
West Ham.
I
Yeah.
don't hate West Ham. I just genuinely think Fulham are a better team.
I hate West Ham.
Smith Rowe,
I hate it.
Chukwueze, Harry Wilson, they're all in kind of good form.
Yeah.
I think that West Ham pick up an incredibly valuable 3 points.
Actually, what I will say is
Get off that hill.
Fulham are getting hampered a little bit by AFCON, aren't they? Bassey,
Yes.
Iwobi, Chukwueze, all that.
Yeah, that's big. And Muniz and Sessegnon injured still too at the moment. I'm honestly, I'm going 2-1 West Ham, and I'm going, a voice break there.
West Ham.
Apologies, boys. But Bowen goal and Todibo goal. West Ham
Todibo
2-1.
goal?
Yeah, honestly, he's going to
I'm
score.
so different.
He's going to score a back heel from a corner.
It's not even his old club. How's that going to happen?
Yeah.
Fulham 2-1 win.
Yeah, 2-1 Fulham.
So we've all gone 2-1.
Yeah, but we've gone for Fulham, you've gone for West Ham.
Well, I knew that.
There's got to be a bit more of a. There's got to be a bit more of a, like a 1963 Boxing Day kind of result, surely, in there, isn't there? I know it's not, but it's because it's not Boxing Day.
It's
Yeah.
not Boxing Day. They've ruined it all.
Sunderland versus Leeds.
Ooh.
The clash of the newly promoted
that's actually a big one.
charts.
That is tasty.
It is.
The,
Sunderland are absolutely ravaged by.
they are, but do you know what? They looked all right against Brighton.
Yeah, to be honest, they've
got that
lost
spine
big players, but their
Brilliant, yeah.
spine is still there.
I'm saying this, I feel like every week I look at Sunderland's results and they never lose. And I'm like, how are you not top? I feel like you never lose games.
Fair few draws. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've had a couple of hammerings as well.
To be fair, I could see a draw.
I think it's a Desmond.
I think Sunderland.
Yeah,
I think
because I think both teams, when they get to, I feel like when the teams come up, get to play each other, they go,
Yeah.
oh, the handbrake's off now.
Yeah, well,
Like they
this
kind of feel
is-
like, oh, I'm comfortable with you.
because
you
it's
know?
a possible three. Like you don't get that many opportunities. Well, I mean, Sunderland have taken lots of 3 points,
Yeah.
but generally, yeah, you maybe don't get as many opportunities.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to go with a 3-1 Sunderland win.
Wow, I'm going 1-0.
I think Sunderland are going to. I think it'll be a really tight game, and then Sunderland will just score on the break whilst Leeds are pushing in the 95th minute or something like that. It will end 3-1.
And then finally,
I think DCL will score.
Finally, we will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.
No, Palace
going
versus.
nowhere.
Well, interestingly, Palace versus Spurs. Palace got absolutely battered by Leeds, which was a result that kind of came out of the blue. They have generally been poorer after European games.
Don't worry, mate. We'll make them look like Prime Brazil against us.
Well, but what I was going to say is, but they do
Look
play.
at our injuries. We got no squad left.
They've got a
fair
fair
amount,
amount as
yeah.
well, though. You know, they've got no Munoz, no Kamada, no Ismail Assar, and also
Do you remember Cheikh Doucouré? Whatever happened
Jake
to him?
Corey's been out for ages.
He was a very, very good footballer.
I think he
got
did a
knees.
ACL and ruptured his Achilles since he's been at.
I don't think he ruptured his Achilles. I think he did his ACL, and then there was another big injury that happened after that. I think it was another minor knee injury that he got, and it's been.
Either way, it's a knee injury currently. He's out with.
So we're missing Simmons, Romero, obviously still Kulusevski, Madison, Solanke, etc. No Destiny Doggy as well. So we're missing our only creative midfielder. We are missing still our best centre half. I know that people won't You know, people just think he's rash and shot.
You play with, like, these players are missing every week anyway. Like, it doesn't mean anything.
All right, mate.
No, I know, but like, yeah.
You are right.
Like, can it hurt someone else coming in?
I'm going to go 2-0 Palace.
Really?
Blimey, I was going to go 0-0. I was being nice.
I was going to go for a draw.
2-0 Palace, yeah.
But so here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say in your favour. Not just the injuries that Palace have got.
I don't want to hear it, to be honest,
Palace have started looking very tired. They obviously played against us on.
They're going to be fresh as a daisy when it comes to Spurs.
So yeah, that's going to be difficult for you. That's difficult for them.
Yeah, I think my decision is whether I actually bother watching it or not. Really,
I think it'll be a 0-0 that I sit on my phone throughout.
Yeah, it's not one you want to watch.
No,
really,
Palace
is it?
Spurs sounds awful, mate.
Yeah, right now it does.
Richarlison scores the winner in the 93rd minute, and then Palace go up the other end and equalise.
Don't do that to me.
Richarlison top off pigeon dancing. And then an equaliser from Jean-Philippe.
It's honestly mental how the energy.
Robin dance, maybe he does.
It's great.
Yeah.
There's a strong Christmas.
I've had quite a lot of adrenaline in my body this whole episode because I just love filming with you guys so much. But literally when Spurs was mentioned,
you switched off that.
I just felt.
I know, I saw the light leave your eyes.
Yeah.
God. It's pretty crazy.
What Spurs have done to you, eh?
It's not fun, really, is it? But
well, it is quite fun.
2-0 Palace. I think it'll be comfortable for them. I think we don't deal well with big atmospheres, and Selhurst Park will be probably quite festive.
Is it a night game?
4:30, so yeah, it will be dark.
4:30 on a Sunday.
Everyone's stuffed to turkey.
Under the lights at Selhurst. I hope the footballers won't be stuffed with turkey.
Yeah, but all the fans are. They're like, oh, I can't move, mate. How was your Christmas? Do you know what I mean? No one's sitting there like banging a drum. Palace aren't even banging a drum that day. I don't think. I think the Homestead lot will be quiet.
There you go. Palace support analysed on the 27th.
Too much turkey, man.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, look, we'll be back on Monday to follow up on all of these results. Hopefully,
I'll be dragged kicking and screaming.
3%. Yeah, I'd love Villa to. No, I don't know what I want.
Villa are gonna,
to be fair, that's kind of a win-win. Either Villa drop points or you get absolutely humbled. So that'll be enjoyable. But look, enjoy the rest of your festive period. Please do rate us 5-star if you've not done already on Spotify, Apple, wherever you are. And enjoy the football. We will catch you on Monday. Until then, goodbye.
Enjoy the football, guys.